What's up, you guys? Matt Jablonski here with the Point of Change, coming at you live again today. I know, I hope you guys aren't getting sick of me. But as if some of you were in this morning's live with me and Bradley Bagwell, you heard us talking about this movie, The Secret. And we were talking about the laws of attraction a little bit, and it was an amazing topic. I love talking about that kind of stuff. And I thought I would go live now after watching this movie. This movie wasn't all news to me, but I love doing a review of this stuff. This stuff is just, it blows my mind every time I talk about the law of attraction and God and all this stuff. Um, the law of attraction isn't exactly a religious topic. So if you're not a religious type person, don't worry, don't get scared off. I'm not going to get all religious-y on you. I'm just going to talk about the law of attraction and what it is and how you can utilize it in your own life. First, we're going to run a little experiment here. So I want to wait for some people to get here. If you guys wouldn't mind giving me some likes and loves and maybe a share into a group or onto your own page, perhaps, whatever you want to, whatever you wish. Me being live twice today, I'm sure this is going to get demoted on priority on Facebook. So it's going to be hard to get some numbers here, but I'm sure we can wait. People will come. You know what I mean? If you build it, they will come. Let's see. Let me get to my page here and I'll share this out to a couple groups while we're live. I can do these things nowadays, guys. Ha! Crazy. Oh, look at that. There's the live. Hi, everybody. Hey, guys. How are you guys doing? Just give me just a minute here and we will get into the topic and we will get on to the experiment and all that. I really want you guys to participate in that if you can, if you have a few minutes here. If you, we'll go in the recovery ribbon group. Sure. Sure. Hey guys, I got some more people here. Come on in, guys. If you guys got a few minutes, you can hang out with me and do a little experimenting and hear about some really cool stuff. It's awesome. Just give me a little bit here to get this shared out. We'll go in the recovery crawl group too. There we go. Thank you guys for being here. This is awesome. I know it's a Saturday afternoon. People are busy, so I don't know how many people we'll get, but that's okay because the replay value on this is really going to be good too. So if you're not watching this live, just fast forward a little bit through all this me sitting here introducing myself stuff and get to the actual experiment and take part in this, please. I want to get some comments. I want to get some reviews on your ideas on if this worked for you or not. So I am going to wait for some people to get here. You guys can throw some comments up if you want. It's the StreamYard doesn't tell me who's here, so I have no idea who's watching, but thank you guys for being here. Hey, there we go. There we got a few more viewers. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Point of Change, and welcome to our topic today is the law of attraction. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are going to be running an experiment here shortly, and I want you guys to participate in that, and we'll see if it works. We're going to try to manifest something in your life. I hope this works for you. But this, I want you to keep in mind that this experiment is small scale. This isn't something, I mean, you'll see what I'm talking about when we take part in it. We're going to manifest something in your life. Oh, tumbleweed can't stay long. I'm at a friend's to work out. Right on. Well, you might want to check this out later then. Come on back and watch the replay later. The replay value is going to be awesome on this. What's up, you guys? Thanks for joining in. Sheena, how are you? Good to see you here. Elaine Weaver's here. Pam's here. Cool. Glad to see everybody here. Good. We're going to have a little fun here, guys. I hope this is fun for you guys. We are going to manifest things into your life. This is just a small experiment to get you introduced to the idea of the law of attraction. Don't think this is how it works for everything, especially if this works for you. Don't let it fool you into thinking that it's always this easy. The law of attraction works wonders, but it does take a lot of action on your own part. But if we're talking about the law of attraction, we're talking about attracting things that you want in your life, you know, bringing things into existence, bringing them into your own life, something that I have done many times here. As a 13-year recovering meth addict, I manifested myself being a motivational speaker into my life. So, I mean, manifestation isn't what we think it is. You know, a lot of times we think of manifestation, we think of something just, you think about a new car and poof, like a genie in a bottle, it just appears before you. But manifestation on the level that I'm talking about takes a lot of action and a lot of passion and a lot of thinking, a lot of focus. A way I would explain this is if you wanted to manifest a clean house, your house, you know, living in a clean house. Now, how would you do that? You would when we're talking about manifesting things, we're talking about focusing on them and bringing them into reality. Well, if you focus on something, if you put your thoughts into it, if you're actually putting your thoughts into it to make this a reality, then the action just becomes automatic. You're going to get up and clean your house. If you're sitting there thinking you want a clean house, you're going to get up and clean the house. Now, because you got up and cleaned the house, now you have a clean house. That's what we're talking about with manifestation. We're talking about putting our focus on things, putting work in, and doing things. I know that makes it seem a little common sense. It seems a little bit like, well, duh, of course, if I do things, I get the thing that I did, you know? But you'd be surprised how many people don't fully grasp that whole concept. I know I never did. And then nowadays I'm acting out the law of attraction and I still don't understand where it came from or how it happens, you know? But I mean, you can bring things into existence. Pam says, "Where's Bradley Bagwell?" She has things to do. I don't. She's not going to be here every time I go live, guys. I had a lot of fun. That was awesome. But you know, it's not going to be every time I go live have somebody here. But I am bringing people back on Saturday nights very soon. We're going to start the Point of Change meets again. But next weekend I have speaking presentations to be at, so I won't have time to do that. Okay, let's get into this experiment, shall we? What's up, you guys? Got a few more people. Good to see everybody here. Thank you guys for being here. Hopefully, you guys stick around for the next few minutes here and partake in this experiment, because this isn't going to be an instant result thing. You got to take this into your life. Okay, so for our experiment, guys, we are going to manifest something into your life. You're going to open your mind, open your heart, open your soul. After we do this, I want you to really be paying attention to what's going on in your life and things that are happening around you, and really look for the things that we are trying to manifest. So here we go, experiment time. Now, I'm hoping some of you are in a quiet place or in a relaxing place somewhere, because we're going to kind of do a guided meditation here. Not exactly a guided meditation, but we're going to focus. We're going to picture some things. So I'm going to give you some options of some things you can focus on, and we're going to manifest one of these things, okay? And I want you to pick the one that is something that you're probably not likely to see, okay? So here are your options. I want you to pick between a shovel, a dolphin, or the Statue of Liberty. We are going to manifest one of these three things into your life. Pick which one you want and drop it in the comments. Drop which one you pick, shovel, dolphin, or Statue of Liberty, okay? Which one are you going to try to manifest? Now, if you picked the shovel, here's what we're going to do. I want you to close your eyes. Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything on the screen while your eyes are closed, so you guys can close your eyes with me. Close your eyes. Now picture a shovel. I want you to actually picture it in your mind, like you can see it in front of you, like you can feel it. You can hold it. You can see the wooden handle. You can see the wood grain. You can see the metal head, the rivet that holds the metal head on. Whether it's a spade shovel, flat shovel, you can pick whatever kind of shovel you want this shovel to be. It's yours. Picture it. Feel the coldness of the steel. You can feel it. You can see that wood. You can feel it maybe hitting your shoe. You can feel it when you dig with it. Picture that in your mind. Picture it. Shovel. Shovel. Focus on shovel. And if your mind starts to wander while you do this, if you're like me, you have a wandering mind, you're trying to focus on shovel, and all of a sudden you start thinking about other things, just bring your mind back. Bring it back. I know it's you know, the world is a big distraction. It's going to try to, your mind's going to wander. Just bring it back to shovel. Coming back to shovel. Thinking about the wooden handle. Thinking about the shovel. Okay. Now, if you pictured that, if you're going good, if that was your choice, awesome. Moving on. Dolphin. Now this time, this can be a dolphin. We can talk about a full-size dolphin. It can be a dolphin toy, whatever you want it to be. Just picture a dolphin. Picture that back fin. Picture the rounded nose, the fins, the smooth, silky skin, water, maybe a tank, whatever around it. But that's outside details. We're focusing on the dolphin. We're focusing on the white bottom with the gray belly, or the gray top and the white belly, the tail, the fins, the whole dolphin. Picture that you can hear the sound it makes. You can see the water. Focus on that. Now, if you picked the Statue of Liberty, here we are, the Statue of Liberty. Now you can picture the Statue of Liberty sitting in New York. You can picture a smaller Statue of Liberty. You can picture whatever you want, but you can see her crown. You can see the brass, that green color of the Statue of Liberty, her book under her arm, her long flowing gown down to her feet, her sandals on her feet, the torch extended in her arm up above the sea, guiding ships and guiding people to America's shores, the freedom that comes with the Statue of Liberty. You can picture all that. Picture it in your mind. Now, I want you guys to remember that we're talking about the law of attraction here. So we're going to see how long this takes. If whatever you picked, I hope you drop it in the comments and let me know what you picked and how this is going to go. Over the next, Could be a while, but keep your mind open. It depends on how hard you focus. It depends on what you're thinking about, but watch around the world around you. And remember that this is just a very introduction. This is an introduction level exercise here, but keep your mind open and think about that thing that we just tried to manifest in your life. And let me know if you come across this, if this worked. I want you to come back to this video and I want you to drop a comment and let me know how the shovel, this dolphin, or the Statue of Liberty came into your life or how it came back, okay? Now, let's see. Dolphin, shovel, dolphin, 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 Liberty. Nice, good. Glad you guys are participating. Awesome. Glad to see so many people here. Good to see you guys here, guys. Okay, now let's get back into our topic. We'll talk about the basics of the law of attraction. Now, the basics, the very root of the law of attraction comes down to pray, believe, and receive. If you ask the universe to give you something, if you ask for it and you really want it and you focus on it, you're passionate about it, and then you believe that it will be yours, that it can be yours, that it's already yours, that it's yours in a different reality, you just have to phase into that reality. If you can believe it, you will receive it. Just open up your mind and open up your soul. And I'm telling you, things are going to come your way if you focus on them and bring them into being. Make sure you are running around with an attitude of gratitude. Constantly be thankful for yourself, be thankful for your friends, be thankful for life, be thankful for everything that comes your way, because having gratitude is practicing having. Now, you are going to get better at having. If you are thankful for the things you already have, you're going to be given more. That's just how it works. I know some of this stuff doesn't seem like it makes sense. Some of it seems like basic life stuff, but this is important stuff for you guys to know. And you are the master of your own destiny. You are the master of this universe. You can control it. Believe it or not, you can control it just through your own thoughts, your own prayers, your own actions. Everything you do influences the world around you. The world around you is nothing more than a projection of what you have going on inside of you. If you're constantly full of fear and dread and hate and bad things, then the world that you project around you is going to be full of bad things and hate and drama and nastiness. And it doesn't matter if you focus that you don't want those things. If you sit there and you focus that I do not want drama, I don't want drama, I don't want a fine, I don't want to have to pay the bills, whatever you focus on, just you may be thinking negatively towards it, but you're still focusing on it. You're still thinking about it. So you are still creating it in your life, even if it's negative, or even if you're thinking, I don't want that, I don't want it. You're still thinking about it. You're still putting your energy into it. So you have to make sure you're guiding your thoughts properly. Watching your mouth is one thing, but watching your thoughts is a whole nother. Now, if you're like me, you are still going to have negative thoughts. You are still going to have negative self-talk, and that voice in the back of your head that tells you you can't do things, that tells you this isn't going to work out. You're going to have that. I have that too. What you have to do is then train your brain to use that negative thought as a trigger to make you think a positive thought. You think, holy crap, I just thought this. Oh my God, I don't want to think like that. That's not who I want to be. That doesn't go towards my passion in life. That thought is going somewhere else. I don't want to think like that. And you replace that thought with a positive thought. That's very important for you to understand that that's okay, for you to still have those urges, for you to still have those old feelings, for you to still feel that way and have that knee-jerk reaction of a negative reaction. I understand it. Trust me, I live in that. But you have to then have that knee-jerk reaction that brings on a negative thought. You have to let that remind you to think something positive, to think about the fact that you've done good things and that you are a good person and that you belong here, and that you're on the right path. And just focus on what you want in this life and you will receive it. I read a thing, or I seen this on this movie, The Secret, that said that we have 60,000 thoughts a day. So, I mean, it's impossible for you to track every single thought. It's impossible for you to think, for you to control every single thought that's going to pop into your brain throughout the day. But it's important for you to understand that you don't have to control the initial thought. It's important that you understand that you have to control the thought process that comes after having that initial thought, and that you can guide yourself back to being positive. You can bring yourself out of that rut. Now, if you want proof on a large scale, you want proof that this law of attraction thing works, that this isn't just a bunch of malarkey that I'm sitting up here talking. The fact that I am sitting up here talking right now is proof. This is proof. I am your proof that this works, because before starting the Pointer Change, nothing in my life said that I should one day be a motivational speaker. I mean, now I look at it and it's like, yeah, of course it looks that way. But I manifested this into my life. I'm the one who put the work in. I'm the one who went and made the flyers. I did the calls. I got it done. I manifested myself into being a motivational speaker and to creating the point of change. And this is all something that I manifested in my life. This doesn't happen overnight, and it takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of patience, and it takes faith, and it takes believing in something. And I know that's a lot to ask, but at the same time, if you can pull it off, if you can believe that you can do it, then you can. I promise you, you can do it. If I had come into this and thought, this isn't going to work, I'm never going to make it as a motivational speaker, who am I? And let other people told me that kind of stuff, and if I had let all that get inside of my head and not kept to my guns, that I can do this, that I can see myself on that stage, that I can see myself helping people, that I can see myself reaching 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 followers on my page. If I couldn't have seen that for myself, it never would have happened. I wouldn't have the tenacity that I do, the charisma that I do, the ability to get up here and just be open and honest about everything and let it out. I wouldn't be able to do that if I was worried about whether or not I was going to fail or succeed. I don't worry about the failure or success. I worry about the process. I worry about while it's happening, and I keep focused that this is going to work out, and I hope you guys have that focus. I hope you have that hope inside of you that lets you know that you're not going to fail. Even failure is not failure. Failure is succeeding at finding out what doesn't work. I mean, you're not dead yet, so you couldn't have failed. That's all it comes down to. Let's see. Kathy says, God has so much to do with my successes in all areas. Yes, I believe that, everything I'm talking about, I'm talking about stuff with the universe and stuff like that. And a lot of people seem to think that if you're talking about that stuff, that you're not talking about religion, or that you can't be, I'm a Christian and here I am talking about the law of attraction. They would kind of say that goes against religious, but it really doesn't in my mind. I believe you can take the words the universe and you can replace that with the word God, and it's the same thing. We all believe in the same stuff. It's just different wording. You know what I mean? You can replace the word matter, the word energy. You can take those words out and put in the word God, and the sentence still makes complete sense. It's just a matter of we're using different words to describe the same thing. Let's see. Monica says, how funny. I'm learning through my church to cast down meaningless thoughts, cast them out. Amen. Amen, Monica. That's right. And that's what this is all about, is getting that negative thought, those negative thoughts out of your mind, and getting those negative thoughts, just to get them out, get rid of them. Replace them with positive thoughts. Replace them with thinking that you can do this, that this is all possible, that I could be a motivational speaker, that I can open my own car garage, or that I can work drywall. You focus on what you can do. Don't focus on the problems. Focus on solutions. And it's amazing what happens. It really is. Now, like I said before, the action in this, in manifesting things into your life with the law of attraction, the biggest thing to consider is action, because it takes your action to make these things a reality. But I believe that the action is just a side effect to focusing on something. If you're focusing on what you want, if you're focusing on the next step, if you're focusing on what you want in your life, you're going to naturally work towards that thing, because it's what you want. If you're always Googling about it, if you're always thinking about it, you're going to act on it. You're going to start doing the next thing to make it happen. So manifesting is simply picturing what you want and then putting in the work. And it's just amazing what happens. It's amazing how much this world opens up when you open your mind and open your soul to outside things, when you open your mind to the fact that you are in control of everything, that everything that's happening in your life is a direct representation of how you feel inside. If you're feeling guilty, if you're feeling shitty, if you're feeling depressed, then things are going to happen around you that are full of those things. It's going to be bad shit happening around you. You need to work on being grateful, work on your gratitude, work on keeping a positive attitude, work on all of those things. And those things are going to explode in your life. What you focus on will multiply in your life. That's just how it is. Whatever you focus on, you're going to have more of. So keep focusing on what you want out of life, on what you want to be the next level. What's the next chapter going to be? Focus on that and keep working towards a better tomorrow. I know this stuff seems so common sense, but it's not. It's not. So in conclusion to all of this, I just want to say that the universe is alive, whether you call it God, whether you call it the universe, whether you call it energy, whatever you call it, there is a one flowing consciousness out there that flows through everything in this world, in this universe. It is alive. The universe is alive. So be careful what you tell it. Be careful the thoughts and the prayers that you're sending up, because it's a big, powerful universe. So you got to be careful with what you say. You know, you got to be careful with what you wish for. That's for sure. But it's all of this, you know, and everything you do in this life is going to lead you to where you go. You know, every single day, every single second, every single decision you make, every thought you have, every time you speak, you're influencing the universe. We don't even realize how much our words and our actions and our daily lives affect everything. You have no idea how much power you have in this world. So be careful. Be careful with the way you think and the way you talk. All right, guys. Just wanted to go live and talk about that, man. And if you guys get a chance, if you have Netflix, get on there and watch The Secret. This is a good movie. It really is. I will say that. I liked it a lot. Let's see. Kathy Carroll, keep doing what you do. Much love. Gotta go. Rock on. Right on, Kathy. Thank you for being here. Think positive and have positivity. Right on, Monica. Right on. Sarah says, turning negative thoughts to positive is a process. I've been in a negative rut for so long. It definitely is a process, and that's what I was saying before. Is, you know, don't let that get you down. Don't let it get you down that your mind kind of gets in those negative ruts, and you think, oh, I gotta stop thinking that way. You know, a lot of people feel that, oh, I gotta stop thinking like that. But if by thinking, I need to stop thinking this way, we are actually thinking that way. You know what I mean? If that makes sense to you, and that's gonna bring you back into this mental rut of thinking that way. I need to stop thinking that way. Where you by saying that, you are inadvertently making yourself continue to thinking that way. So by ignoring the negativity, ignoring the things you don't want to feel anymore, just literally be ignorant. And I know it's going to feel kind of fake. In the beginning, when you start doing this, you're going to feel kind of fake. You're like, oh, well, I didn't want to think that. And now I'm forcing myself to have a positive thought. But my mind isn't positive right now. I don't want to be positive. So this isn't pure. This isn't me if I think positive when I'm not feeling positive. It's going to feel a little bit like you're lying to yourself, but I'm telling you, it's not. You're not lying to yourself. You're just trying to change your outlook on things. And that's a beautiful thing to do. So don't beat yourself up about it. Ryan says, finding the energy to make the change can be hard, especially when focusing on the problems. For me, lately, I don't even think of what I'm grateful for. I've been focusing on the failures and I have been overcome with fear. I failed an important exam that has to do with my career, and it's been very negative talk ever since. I've been in a rut for a while. Fear creeps up, and feelings of I can't do it have been in play. I know that feeling all too well, brother. Trust me, this being a motivational speaker and speaking to thousands of people and making these videos, it gets in my head a lot. There's times when I think that I'm screwing this all up and I'm really messing up and oh, everybody's leaving my video and stuff like that. And that accelerates the negativity that's going on around me when I feed into it, when I start thinking about that I'm overcome with this and that this is dragging me down. And I totally understand. I mean, you fail a big exam, but remember that this how many people have failed at things the first time they tried them, or the second time, or the third time, or the fourth time, but yet still succeeded in the long run, still held through. Just hold through, man. Don't give up. Don't think that just because you failed this test that, you know, that screws that dream. I'm telling you, just keep focusing on that dream. Don't focus on the fact that you failed at that time. Focus on the fact that it's going to happen in the future. Don't look at your past for guidance towards the future, because our past can tell us exactly what the past did. And that's exactly why we left it in the past. Look towards the future you. Ask yourself, what would the future me do? What is he going to do to get this done? And you'll just miraculously do that. Let's see. Elaine Weaver, a positive mindset is not easy to achieve, but worth it. Oh, I got Oh, hang on. A thing came up. There we go. A positive mindset is not easy to achieve, but worth it. Keeping a positive mindset helps me so much today. Right on, Elaine. I can definitely agree with that. Staying positive and keeping your mind in the here and now, and remembering that it's going to be a good turnout. You know, remembering that everything's going to be okay. Everything is going to play out the way the universe needs it to. Like that, remembering those things keeps me so in tuned in here. Oh, thank you guys for all being here. And let me know, I'm going to remind you guys one more time before I go that if you took part in the experiment in the beginning of the video, please let me know if it works out for you. And if you weren't here for the beginning of the video, please go back, watch the replay, and check out the beginning of this video and take part in that experiment. I don't need to, but I would like to see if this works for you, because it works for me. It's worked already 3 friggin' times today. I've manifested different things into my life, and I wasn't even trying, but here they are popping up in front of me. So I hope this works for you guys. So definitely give it a shot. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay clean.